Hello and welcome to a Business Minute with Lily Lopez, presented by the South Florida Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We're here at the U.S. Century headquarters in the heart of Doral, and with me is Liudmila Esquerdo. She's Senior Vice President and SBA Director, so she has the power of the money. And we're dressed in red, coincidentally, so that's good news, right? I think something good is coming.
You look beautiful.
Oh, so do you. So, Liudmila, it's always a pleasure. I mean, last time I interviewed you must have been like 2.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So what's happened? I knew we got rid of COVID. I mean, the real thing is now we're lending. We're out there. People are not wearing masks, so everything is good. So I bet that everything is well here, and you're doing a lot of SBA lending. And obviously, there's so many small businesses, not only in the United States but in Miami. That's the heart and pulse of a community. So when you speak, because si me pongo la yo, I take over.
I love it. You do
Háblame. What's happening with the SBA lending?
A lot has happened. 2020 was the funness, fun PPP,
that was crazy.
Fiasco, right?
Yes.
A lot of idle loans that were being issued by the SBA. But we survived it. We did very well. We did about almost 2,000 applications.
Not a lot.
And I would say maybe 5% were not forgiven.
I remember you were one of the top banks. We discussed that at the last Business Minute.
We were.
Ida
was very much involved in the community. We wanted to make sure that we all were as well. We all rolled up our sleeves during that time, and it was truly an epic moment in history, right? But we've recovered. Mm-hmm. We've been one of the top SBA lenders in not only Miami-Dade but also in Broward. We are preferred lenders. We have the power to authorize the loans in-house, which has been truly a blessing. We've done well every year. This year, in August of 2023, the SBA issued new SOPs. So those SOPs...
What is an SOP?
It's Standard Operating Procedures, which is basically the SBA Bible, right? All of the eligibility, all of the things you can and can't do are outlined in those SOPs.
Okay.
So the SBA released a new SOP as of August 1st. And that has really impacted our industry. A lot of lenders that are preferred are, a little frustrated with the changes because they've impacted our ability to fund these loans in-house with our preferred lender status. We are one of the few preferred lenders in South Florida. So with the new SOP, yes, there will be changes. We're navigating those changes. The SBA is going to issue some technical updates to make sure that we continue to lend as we have historically.
Okay.
And you will find that some people are...
And if you're a small business and you're watching us, what is the criteria to apply for an SBA loan? What should they know before they think about really applying for an SBA loan? Because I know there's a lot of money there. There's a lot of money to help you guys.
That's an excellent question. Actually, we were just expecting a shutdown, and they've issued a continued resolution, so the SBA will stay open for another 45 days. So I strongly suggest that if you have a need for capital, that you apply as soon as possible. Because, we do anticipate a shutdown. We don't know if that shutdown will be a week or if it would be a month. Hopefully there's none, but it can happen. So we've been coaching some of our clients for over a year, making sure that their financials are in order, that their tax returns are filed. One of the challenges and delays that we see is that clients will say, well, we filed our income taxes, but we can't find a record of income taxes. So I suggest that you make sure that you meet with your accountant and that you have all of those books in order before coming to apply for an SBA loan.
Is it complicated to apply?
It is not. And as a matter of fact, PPP, the one great thing that did come out of it is that there's a lot of online lending. We are now
something positive.
Something
came
great
out of the
that
COVID.
Came out of So we've partnered with New Tech, which is a small lender. We're able to now direct our clients to our website, and they click on a link and they're able to apply online for any loan under $500,000.
Wow, okay.
So that's a huge benefit.
It is a huge.
To the applicant to be able to go in and kind of simplify this process. For those loans over 500, we continue to lend. We meet you face to face, and we can continue to do business as usual.
And my last question. You mentioned U.S. Century Bank is a preferred lender of the Small Business Administration. For those of us who don't really know about banking that much, what is SBA preferred lender?
So the SBA designates those of us that are seasoned in the SBA.
It sounds like important. It sounds like
It is.
It's giving you like a degree that you're preferred, that you do a great job.
That's exactly
That's what it
is.
means, right?
So
Yeah.
we basically have an agreement with the administration that says you have the authority to underwrite your loans in-house and approve them. And we know your work, we know your training, we know your expertise, so you're able to lend on our behalf is basically what the SBA says.
So I like that.
So
That's
that-
very nice. You should be very proud.
We are very proud. That has been one of our
Yes.
competitive advantages.
Yes, it has.
And we continue to just guide our clients when we see that there's a loan that does not qualify. We try to coach them and help them understand how they can obtain capital in the future so that they're able to organize themselves. With the pandemic, there's a lot of clients that did not do very well in 2020.
Oh, many closed. Many businesses,
Right.
small businesses closed.
That's right. And some had to shift.
Yes.
I always say the reason why we're in this business is because of your story.
Right, exactly.
The small business story is
They had to reinvent themselves.
the American dream, right? So we think outside the box. Most lenders will only lend if you've had historically positive income in the last 3 years. We understand that there has been a shift in many of these business plans, so that is one of our most, I would say, our most important competitive advantages, that we think outside the box and we understand every business is unique.
Yeah, you're inside. You're really involved in the community, and the
right.
way you speak and the way you're relaying the message and just speaks highly of you. That I hardly had to ask a lot of questions because you're like an encyclopedia, and that's what you want when you want someone, right, to work with you, a good banker, especially an SBA lender. We have Liudmila Esquerdo, whom I've known already for many years, and with her you don't have to even ask questions because she knows. She's a walking encyclopedia, like I said previously. So I'm so happy to have spent just like 5-6 minutes with you,
Thank you,
on a
Lily. We
business
appreciate
minute,
you.
with
We
Lily
really
Lopez,
do.
and we read today. This is great. This has been a great show. So anybody who needs more information, you will find in the show beneath the logo, you will find the phone number of Liudmila and of U.S. Century Bank, so you can get a hold of this lady who's a preferred lender, SBA. So thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in to another episode of A Business Minute with Lily Lopez, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
you.
Thank you, Liudmila.